Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Today is Wednesday, March the 25th of the beautiful year 2026, and we're back for our last match of the round of 16, the only one match remaining in this phase of the tournament. And today we'll be playing the session number 2 between Cobra and Serenity. As you can see, peaceful result after session number 1. It's a 4-4 tie. So yeah, neither of the players were able to take advantage going into session number 2. And today we'll play 8 games of Tetris, and we'll see if any of the players will be able to win more than 4 games and go into session number 3 with an advantage. Yeah, hello people in the chat. James, Nitzrek, Serenity, welcome here. I hope you're doing well and you're ready for playing as in case of Serenity and watching in case of the other two. This is the situation in this match. Yeah, I will show you the match stats in a second, but first things first. Yeah, there was a little bit of a break, so let me remind you what happened in the tournament so far. The last match of round of 16, the winner of this match between Cobra and Serenity will play against Shuichi in the quarterfinals, so a pretty difficult opponent this will be for sure. The other pairings of the quarterfinals are Blue Scooty versus Le, Tugi versus Arias, and Gunther versus Hana. It looks like we will be able to play maybe a session, maybe two later this week after the match between Cobra and Serenity is concluded. Today we play session number 2, and tomorrow we will be concluding this match. Both days the same starting time, 23 UTC. Quick reminder about the rules of this event. We play level 80 starts, no line cap, SPS controller and handcam are mandatory for this event, and we play a reroll seat every game. Round of 16 and quarterfinals. This is the same format, best of 25 in 3 sessions, 8 games session number 1, 8 games session number 2, and up to 9 games in session number 3 if this one will be necessary. So this is it. The other thing I'd like to say. Okay, I got an information from Cobra that he will be late, like 10 minutes or so. So Serenity, if you can hear me, you can have a little bit of more of a warm up if you'd like to. Your opponent will be a little bit late, so yeah, we'll have to wait for Cobra a little bit longer. So yeah, if there are any questions in the chat, of course I'm happy to answer them before Cobra appears here and we will be able to play. So first thing, maybe I would like to present you are the player profiles so that you know what happened to the players in their first matches. And yeah, we start maybe with the regular informations. Elo rating and ComPB. Cobra 1799, Serenity 1689, ComPB for Cobra 721, and for Serenity 648. So in both on both of these statistics, Cobra has the advantage, so to speak. Cobra won 10-4 against 666 underscore team in the round of 32. Serenity won 10-6 versus Tony. You can see the match stats. It says tournament stats, but yeah, only from one match. And as you can see, both players with in this first matches with very similar highest scores: 577 Cobra, 578 Serenity. And yeah, these were the stats for the first match. Cobra had a very good match against Team, as you can see those losing scores, losing lines. It was difficult for the British player to win those games, and yeah, Serenity had, as you can see, also quite a good match. Some early top outs that lowered the average, but on median, yeah, almost the same level as Cobra. But in the first session of the match between these two, we had a quite of unexpected, quite unexpected stats from sorry, can't speak properly, from Cobra. As you can see, very low stats in terms of losing scores for the American player. 4 early top outs that allows Serenity those 4 wins. And Serenity with some great games. Actually, Cobra needed to play very well to win those games. And yeah, the last game I'm checking in my notes because I wasn't sure. Yeah, the last game of session 1, 25,000 points, top out at 7 lines. Yeah, this is what destroys the average a little bit, but the median says the story how well Cobra needed to play to win those games against Serenity. But yeah, as I mentioned, the result after session number 1 is very peaceful, 4-4. This is the only tie after session number 1 from all of the round of 16 matches. And yeah, today another tie, and we can have 8-8 result, and we can have a very interesting session number 3 tomorrow. Will it be the case? We're about to find out. In worst case scenario, one of the players wins 8 games today, the other 0, and we will have 12-4 going into tomorrow. But I'm not sure if this is a realistic scenario, to be honest. I hope that the players can play the close match until the end, and yeah, I would be happy to see another decider in this best of 25 format. We had some deciders. Maybe I show the bracket once again. We have time, so yeah, we can discuss what happened in a little bit more details. We had 2 deciders in the round of 16. One of them was a legit decider, so to speak, and one, yeah, was a little bit fake, so to speak, but it was also an interesting match. The real decider. This was the match between Merke and Bruscuti, or seed number 1. Merke was eliminated after 25 games of Tetris, and I remember the facial expression of Bruscuti after he won this match. This match was probably so exhausting for the 2 players that Bruscuti wasn't even able to to be happy about the win of the match. He looked a little bit I don't know, devastated, maybe it's too much said, but yeah, probably was a little bit angry in himself because Scooty started the last session of this match with 2 very early top outs. So for a player of this caliber, this doesn't happen that often. And yeah, now the seat number 1 is gone, and Blue Scooty will play against Les. So 1 American player, this is what we know, is guaranteed in the top 4 in the semis. This will be either Blue Scooty or Le. Le, who got a very good result, 13-4 against AV Geek. A very decisive win. very consistent play by them. Maybe they didn't go for like crazy scores, but the consistency, this was the key. And the other, so to speak, decider was between Robin and Gunther. The Dutch player no-showed for session number 1, and yeah, our French scammer had a task. Was 8-0 ahead after session number 1, and yeah, had the task to win 5 games before Robin wins 13. And Robin did a great job chasing this score down, was able to force the decider, but the last game of this match was won by Gunther, and Gunther is now in the semis, and this is the only match we have. No, sorry. Actually, we have 2 matches where the lower seeds in the round of 16 won their matches, and we will be playing against each other. Goody versus Le, of course, lower seeds, and Gunther versus Hannah. These are also the lower seeds in this part of the bracket. Yes, so this is what happened. Maybe of course is not a good word, but we also had pretty decisive results, like Tugi versus Hepta 13-1, Elias versus Ruchak 13-3, or Shuichi versus James 13-3. These are the matches that were played. In the full distance. Yeah, the blue part of the bracket was kind of weird because in both matches we had no shows. Robin in session 1, Sam actually a no show in session 2. Hannah was 6-2 ahead after session 1, and then yeah, the no show from Sam, and yeah, Hannah got the win. So yeah. Actually, the blue bracket was pretty weird from the beginning. As you can see, the results of the matches in the round of 32. Yeah, only Medros from the lower seeded players was able to win at 1 game. The other matches ended up 10-0 for the higher seeds. And yeah, then 2 no shows. So who knows what happens in the quarterfinals? This blue part of the bracket, we are about to find out pretty soon. Yeah, it looks like one of the matches. Between you see that we will be able to play something between Scooty and Le later this week, and the other matches we need to wait for the confirmation. Okay, so it's like 8 minutes past the schedule time. Cobra said something about more or less 10 minutes. So yeah, let's hope that Cobra will be here in a second. Let me find out. Let me check. I can see Cobra live, but I can transfer the scene to this one. We can see how Serenity is warming up, and yeah, we're waiting for Cobra. To go live. So while waiting for COBRA, maybe I'll take my chance, my opportunity to grab something to drink. So one will be here. I'll be here in a second. Okay, I'm back. I'm still not seeing COBRA live. Tail 3339 XD, hello, welcome. Yeah, we're waiting for COBRA. COBRA said he'll delay it a little bit. It's supposed to be about 10 minutes. And here is COBRA in the chat. Hello COBRA, welcome. Happy to see you. So let me refresh COBRA. Here we have our American player. Okay, so COBRA is here, Serenity is here as well. COBRA, of course, the camera hand cam requirement, so please adjust your camera so that you can see your hands and your controller. We don't play NTSC Tetris COBRA here. Okay, so yeah, COBRA is here, Serenity is here, so yeah, I will give you the pieces for game number 9, and we will be then able to to start session number 2 of your match. And Serenity ends up this warm-up game with 663 at level 24. Very nice, very nice. Oh, I missed the level 24 T-spin, as James says. But yeah, different things, so yeah, might miss some stuff, so yeah. Okay, so the seed for game number 9 will be 75-0B E4, 75-0B E4, and as soon as the players are ready, we will be then able to start the second session of this match. We play today 8 games, and we continue the match tomorrow, also at 23 UTC. Good luck, have fun, is here from the both players. This is good to see, of course. Good luck, have fun from my end, and let's hope that the players will be able to show us their potential, their skill. We know that both players can perform very well in Paldas. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this to this second session of this match after 4-4 ties after session number 1. Yeah, everything is open. So let's see if we see another tie in this session, or will one of the players be able to get an advantage going into session number 3, which happens tomorrow. Okay, the players are ready. So game number 9 starts in a 3, 2, 1. Tetris. 750BE4, 750BE4. Yeah, we are good with the seeds. So game number 9. For COBRA, 47 for Serenity. COBRA gets a Tetris. Serenity needs to reopen the board, and those pieces are not that friendly for Serenity. Oh, okay, Serenity gets the long board. It was perfect timing to get this piece. Serenity is playing very aggressively, and finally gets a long board for Tetris. The 143, now 166 for COBRA, 92 for Serenity, 74,000 points is the lead for the American player after 36 lines. So COBRA was able to build a little bit of an advantage. Like 70,000 is more than 3 Tetrises. So 13 for COBRA, 142 for Serenity. Now COBRA, a little bit of a misdrop of this J piece. COBRA with a very good pace already in this game number 9, the first game of today, to 66 after 64 lines, so a very decent start. Serenity now tries to keep up the pace with COBRA. it's still like 58k advantage. Hello Sabi, welcome. Yeah, Serenity doesn't live in Japan. Serenity represents Japan. This is like the case. $304 for Cobra to $92 for Serenity. So Serenity was able to chase down this 70, almost the, yeah, maybe not the full disadvantage, but as you can see, it's closer to Cobra. Still Cobra in the lead. It's about 30k at the same line count, and we are approaching the transition in about 25 lines, a little bit less. Cobra with 425 at 113, Serenity at 422 at 114. Cobra now with another misdrop of the L in this weird position, so Cobra will be forced to burn a few lines. Oh, and Serenity's board is also not in the perfect shape. We're approaching the transitions and the problems are occurring, and it looks like a very, very difficult board to survive for Serenity. Is there anything Serenity can do? Unfortunately not. 425, 220 is the score, so Cobra is good. Cobra takes this game with 480, 772, and Cobra leads 5 to 4. GG's. Okay, so first game of the day already in the books. Here is the seed for game number 2 of today, game number 10 of the entire match. This will be CA 5C FB. What is my honest opinion on the US? I won't judge. I think this place has become a shithole, and I want to move. What can I say? I haven't been to the United States in person, so difficult to say. You know, what I know from from TV, from internet might not be accurate. But yeah, I don't want to maybe go into a lot of details, but what your politicians do recently, I can't understand any logic behind it. This is what I would say. Maybe I won't say more. Okay, so the players are ready, and we start game number 10 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And Savvy, yes, of course, but because no PAL. Yeah. So CA, 5C, and 5CFB. These are oh, and Serenity already in a lot of trouble. Oh, this is a very difficult start of the game, and is Serenity able to survive it? No, and this will be in very early top out, 760 lines, which means Cobra is already good. Cobra takes game number 10 and it's 6-4. Oh my, this early top outs. Yeah. Happens to all of us. Happens to all of us. So the seed for game number 10 will be D2, B7, B0, D2, B7, B0. This is the seed for game number 11. And the players are ready. So the game starts in a 3, 2, 1. Tetris. D2, B7, B0. Yeah, we're good. In game number 11, the first game of today. Oh, and this time COBRA goes a little bit higher, but it gets all the pieces to open the board. And COBRA is good, SERENITY is good as well. 33,000 for both players, so very necky start. Both players needed to skim a lot of lines before getting the first Tetris. Yeah, but this is the reality of playing SPS. If your opponent has a drought, you have a drought as well. So the opening sequence does not allow you to get some Tetrises. Yeah, you need to scheme and wait for the long bar. 148 for COBRA, 127 for a SERENITY, but now COBRA is forced to burn some lines. COBRA needs to skim some lines. SERENITY is not able to take advantage of it, maybe because the sequence is here not that friendly for both players. So COBRA maintains this about 1 Tetris lead despite being forced, to burn those lines. And now it looks like both players are clean. Oh, but COBRA, very weird misdrop of the T, and I'm afraid this is a GG for COBRA. COBRA tops out at 183, 172. So SERENITY 184 would have been a target, but yeah, you already have the score, so it's 6-5. GG's. IQ. Yeah, sometimes you get like 600 IQ. Maybe I'm exaggerating. Yeah, but yeah, sometimes we get those 0 IQ moments. So yeah, happens to every one of us. Okay, so 3 games in. Yeah, unfortunately 2 of them were early top outs, exchange, so to speak. So let's see what we have in game number 12. The seed will be 2C, E9, 6F, 2C, E9, 6F. This will be the seed for game number 12. And the players are ready. So game number 12 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. 2C, E9, 6F. Yeah, we're good. And let's hope that we can see a full game this time, while the players are setting up their first Tetrises here in this game. Let me remind you that this tournament has a Macarino prize pool. We are currently at $533 US. And if you want to make this prize pool bigger, if you want to help, if you have some money you'd like to spend on Tetris, the link is in the chat. You can click, and yeah, we'll be happy about any donation you can do to support the players. Currently, the top 8 of this event will get a share of a prize pool, but if you can reach $1,000 or more, then the top 16 will be paid. So yeah, let's see what can happen in this case, and yeah, let's see what happens in this game. 98 for Cobra, 102 for Serenity. So yeah, another close start of the game. Oh, Serenity with a nice L spin and L tack. $177 for Cobra, $176 for Serenity. Serenity creates a long bar dependency, got the long bar, got another long bar for Tetris, 236 for Serenity, 276 for Cobra. $84 lines in. Cobra is 60k ahead. Yeah, we are at 99 lines. Cobra still ahead by about let me calculate. Yeah, about one Tetris at the same line count, and 20 lines to go before transition. So it looks like we might have a game, might be decided post transition. There is one Tetris difference, is not, you know, the advantage that can be described as a safe advantage going into level 19, considering, yeah, the skill both players have playing post transition. Let's hope we can have a good 19 game here. Oh, but once again, okay, this is now looking good. The Cobra transition with 530. Serenity will transition with the next Tetris, and this is a 503. And Cobra is with a lot of trouble just after transitions. I'm afraid Cobra can't do anything more. Cobra tops out with 536, so Serenity 537. 537 is your target to take this game. So this is not the biggest chase down. Oh, but this is now okay, getting complicated. Looks like Serenity finds some solutions. Now something to the left is needed. An L piece would be perfect. Oh no, this is not going to happen. Serenity tops out at 521, 820. A very, very unfortunate top out, and Cobra takes this game and leads 7-5. Yeah, this was this was the closest of the games so far. Both players over 500k, which is good, and let's hope they can continue playing like that. The seed for game number 13 will be 4F36 DE, 4F36 DE. And the players are ready. So the game starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Okay, 360, very good. And let's see what this game can bring here. .96 for both players, but board advantage Serenity. Cobra needs to scheme the lines. Maybe board advantage was too much from my end, but yeah, definitely Serenity did not need to scheme anything to fix the board Cobra needed. Oh, and Cobra once again. Okay, but this was a very, very wise solve by Cobra. This was definitely not a zero IQ move by Cobra. So yeah, you can be more confident about that. And 79 for Cobra. Okay, both players got simul Tetris, so 202 for Cobra, 216 for Serenity. So Serenity this time ahead, a little bit less than a Tetris, 55 lines in. So let's see how this game develops. Actually, this is a pretty good pace by Serenity, also very decent by Cobra. So are we going back to the level of play the players showed us in session number 1? With those 500k games deciding who wins. We are yet to witness a 600k game. 597 is the highest score of this match for Cobra. 579 for Serenity. Serenity with a nice dirty central Tetris. 427 for Saint, 334 for Cobra, so Serenity is running away with the score in this game. This is about 90k, 100k advantage at the same line count. Oh, but now Serenity needs to be careful. Oh, and the misdrop of the O piece. Did Serenity go did Serenity go a little bit too optimistic here? I'm not sure. Of course, yeah, Serenity can come back to prime scoring position relatively quickly if some good pieces appear. Oh, but Serenity now probably needs to skim some lines, can't wait forever. Okay, get some pieces. Oh, Serenity. Okay, gets the longboard for a Tetris. 495, 456 for Cobra. We're approaching the transition, so both players probably need to. Oh, and Serenity with another Tetris. So Serenity constantly playing with fire in this game, but for now it's paying off. 543 is the transition score for Serenity. Cobra will transition within the next with the next line, and Cobra transition with 482. Serenity's board is getting higher and higher post transition. 549 is at the top out, so Cobra 550 is your target. 550 is the target for Cobra to take this game. Oh, and this board is kind of falling apart, and Cobra can't do anything more. Cobra tops out at 518, 492, which means Serenity is good. Serenity takes this game, and it's only 7-6 for Cobra. But we had 2 full games in a row, which is a good sign. We have 3 more games to go today. Here is your seed for game number 14. 69 B507. 69 B507. This is the seed for game number 14. And the players are ready, so the game starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. 69 B507. Yeah, seats are correct. So we're officially in game number 14. Oh, and Serenity tops out early. Serenity tops out early 25,000, which means Cobra is good. Cobra takes this game and leads 8-6. So Cobra is guaranteed at least a tie after this session. Yeah, those pieces can be very annoying. Yeah, so Cobra is guaranteed at least a tie after this session. Serenity needs to win the 2 remaining games to force this tie. B6, F2, F3 is the seed for the penultimate game of today. D6, F2, F3. And the players are ready. So game number 15 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. D6, F2, F3. Yeah, and we're good. So Cobra is able to win at least one of the remaining 2 games, so it won't be a tie. After session 2, for the tie to happen, Serenity needs to win the remaining 2 games of today. So Serenity with 139 after 28 lines, Cobra with 120, so this is about 1 Tetris of a lead. A nice spin by Serenity. Serenity 176 for Cobra and Tetris. Serenity 35,000 ahead. Serenity with a great pace right now, 326 after 66 lines. Cobra with 298 after 73, so this is about 50k advantage for Serenity at the same line count. So Cobra also with not the, the worst pace in the world. Oh, but Cobra now with a longboard dependency. Oh, and Cobra now will... This is only a triple ready situation, so the longboard doesn't give that much. Okay, but Cobra finally opens the well. 399 for Cobra, 412 for Serenity. But Serenity, it was few lines behind. So Cobra at 100 lines was with 402, Serenity 438 at 99, so Serenity a little bit less than 2 Tetrises ahead at around 100 lines. Still the remaining lines of 18, and maybe we will be able to see a 19 race for the win in this game. It looks like Serenity might have a little bit of an advantage going into 19. 530 for Serenity at 115, 477 for Cobra at 117. COBRA transition with 549. Serenity is at 579 and still, yeah, one Tetris is not realistic here. So Serenity probably would need to burn into transition, and burns into transition with 587. Can we see the first 600k of this match? COBRA is at 558, 149, and COBRA's board is dangerously getting higher and higher, and COBRA can't do anything more. COBRA tops out at 558, 891. Serenity wins the game with 593, 940. So unfortunately no 600k, but the most important is the win. That's it. It's 8-7. And we'll have our last game of today. Oh, Serenity is always crashed. Okay, no problem. So when Serenity appears, you will get the pieces, guys. Yeah, so COBRA with looks like Serenity is back. It's good. So the seed for the last game of the day will be CA 3980. CA 3980. This will be the seed for the last game of today. And we have only two options, either another tie, 8-8 if Serenity wins, or 9-7 lead for COBRA. Yeah. Neither of these scenarios, you know, is like match crashing or something that I can speak properly. But I want to say that yeah, no matter what happens, we'll have interesting situation going into session number 3. They're going for Marcus Strat, best of 25 going to his side. Who knows? Who knows, James? Who knows? We will know tomorrow. The last game of today, game number 16. And it looks like the players are ready. How did Merkel get in a minute top 16? Played against Blue Scooty, COBRA. Played against Blue Scooty, so we know. Unfortunate draw. Too much Fortnite, I'm sure. Okay, so game number 16. The players are ready, and the game start. Oh, Serenity is not ready. Let's wait. Console reset. Okay. Too much Fortnite. Yeah. CA 3980. CA 3980. This will be the seat for our last game of today. And everybody's ready. So the final countdown for today. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. CA 3980. Yeah, you're good. Of course, for the dramaturgy of this match, going into the final session with a perfectly tight score, 8-8, would be best. But as I said, 9-7 is not the worst score in the world. Yeah, so let's see how the players approach this last game. Oh, Serenity already with very aggressive approach to this game, so to speak. And Serenity was able to build a lead over Cobra. Cobra with 80,000 after 27 lines, Serenity with 138, so almost 70k advantage. Spin, Cobra. Okay, Cobra forced to burn some lines. For Serenity, 138 for Cobra. Serenity 215 after 45 lines. I think Shuichi would be happy seeing this pace. After 57. Cobra 206 after 57, so Cobra is trying to recover from this lack of pace in the early lines of this game. But right now there are no long bars for the players. A little bit of a drought, but Serenity with 69 lines and 313. Cobra 263 after 75, so Serenity is still over 70k ahead at the same line count. .406 for Serenity after 87 lines. This is a great game going. It looks like Cobra probably will need a lot of 19 play if Cobra wants to win this game. There are no signs of slowing down on Serenity's end. Yes, Serenity 500k after 110 lines, another Tetris 526 at 114, Cobra 411 at 114, so Cobra 115,000 points behind at the same line count. Oh, but Serenity... yeah, Serenity still needs to be careful, you know. You can't... you know, be so through. But yeah, sorry I didn't speak for a while because both players went like dangerously high and I couldn't decide on which board to focus. 463 now, 487 for Cobra, and Cobra's board and transition is not good enough. 487, 237, and Serenity 546, 400. So Serenity takes this game, guys, and neither of the players is closer to win, as we have another tie. It was 4-4 after session number 1. It's 8-8 after session number 2, and the winner will be decided tomorrow, 23 UTC, the final session between Cobra and Serenity. 9 games of Tetris are possible tomorrow. At least 5 of them need to be played. But considering how that first session goes, maybe the Merca strat will be used. Who knows? Who knows? So let me show you the match stats after 16 games. 8-8, 597 high score for COBRA, sorry, 593 for Serenity. Yeah, the players weren't actually able to go that far on post 54 lines, 71, 61. But yeah, maybe they saved the best for tomorrow. And thanks for the thanks, Nitstrek. Also, good night to you. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty tired. It's like 1 a.m. at my time zone. I tried to take a nap in the afternoon, knowing that I have to stream at night. But yeah, still, you know, pretty tired. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, tomorrow the same. But then after tomorrow, Friday and weekend, so that's not bad. And yeah, this session is done, so we are 1 session away from completing the round of 16. And this will be tomorrow, Thursday, March the 26th of the beautiful year 2023. The final session between COBRA and Serenity, 23 UTC, and then the round of 16 will be concluded, and we will then start with the quarterfinals of this tournament. Maybe by tomorrow I will know a little bit more, which matches can be played and at what time, so I'll inform you as well. But yeah, as for today, it's the only one session that is confirmed, and yeah, here is the updated bracket after today's session, 8-8. Tomorrow, at least 5 games of Tetris to decide a winner. And I think we are going to rate the Classic Tetris League. Let's see what is going on there. And yeah, we are done with today's action. We'll be back tomorrow, 23 UTC, COBRA versus Serenity, the final session. So thank you very much, guys, for watching, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.